This is verse 1 of the 3rd chapter, the Gospel of Matthew. We've covered the birth narrative of chapter 2, and now we skip ahead just a little bit, of course, and Matthew begins to report to us the advent of John the Baptist. So we have in, preposition, takes the dative. Here's the dative, plural, feminine, of the article, in tes hemeres. This is the word hemera, which means a day. Again, the dative plural, so in the days, postpositive de, so but or and, in the days, and then the modifier here, ekenis. This is the demonstrative pronoun, so it's in those days. Of course, ekenos has to agree with the noun it's modifying, so in those days. And then paragenetai, from paragenomai. Genomai means to become. Paragenomai adds a little bit of drama to it, to appear, to show up, implying, though not overly strongly, a kind of almost dramatic appearance, something like that. Out of the blue, you might say, would be the idea. That's probably a little stronger than is supported by the word, but that's the notion. John just appears. We don't have any particular history or any other information, and apparently that was the way it was impressing the people who were his contemporaries as well. He just appeared. This character is Iones, of course the word for John, and then ho, and then another noun. This is baptiste. This is the word for a baptizer. That's not quite right, because baptizer in English would be an adjective. This is a noun. It's sometimes translated, of course, Baptist, but that tends to cause people to get confused with the Baptist denomination, which is not implied. But it's the idea of somebody who baptizes, so it's a noun describing someone who is engaged in a washing rite of some sort, and so the reference here, John the Baptizer, is the notion, and then present participle describing what he's doing. It's also in the present active, masculine singular nominative, so John the Baptizer preaching, indicating this is his ongoing activity. Preaching in, preposition, takes the dative, here it's the dative singular article, in te eremo, from eremos, which is a feminine noun of the first declension, in the wilderness, so he's there preaching in the wilderness. Tes, this is the genitive article, in the wilderness of, and then the, and then of course the noun here, udaios, in the wilderness of Judah. So we've skipped ahead now some years to the years of the adulthood of Jesus, and it's at this moment that John the Baptist appears. We learn elsewhere it was in the reign of Tiberius Caesar that John the Baptist shows up, and so we have some idea of the time frame here, probably around the year 28 or so AD.